a different identity. So
glowed
weird.
up.
I'm not used to seeing Arashi this way. I'm pretty sure the viewers aren't as well.
Arashi with the Aaron drip.
The Aaron drip. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The drafting phase has elapsed of the first match of the day that will signal the destiny, the future of the Ohio Brothers and Nova Esports, the representative of North America as well as China, respectively, in this tournament. With a Chang'e being picked up as well from the Ohio Brothers. I'm actually quite curious as to see the effect and the idea of bringing this duo up.
We'll see how it works out for TOB. It's a very, very interesting choice to go for here. The Chang'e, yes, it has been buffed. We have seen a significant, difference, even in the ranked games myself, when I'm up against the Chang'e, but in pro play, it's completely different as well. Let's see, though. Against Nova, Mei is already opening up the map very aggressively. Mei's getting chunked quite low, but he does do quite well in this invade, getting a reset, but Supershock jumps in, and Hood should be able to pick up first blood here. One more hit is all he needs. First blood in the mid lane.
Well, there you go, right? That answers our question. The reason why they wanted to go for this particular lineup or this particular composition is the fact that they wanted to play early. Chang'e level 1, level 2, using skill 1 and skill 2 will be able to maneuver the map really quickly. Along with the Matilda, we see the effect of the maneuverability, plus the fact that the damage is already there too. And at some point, the slows are going to be a big nuisance. But my big concern is what happens if Victor goes for a snowball. Because without any escape from Chang'e...
We do really good Arashi impressions here on the English desk. Seems like Nova wants to go in, though. Mpl gets out just barely with a guiding win. Ladies and gentlemen, we've resumed back into the game. 2-0 start for TOB. They're going to go straight for the turtle. That's a good Furious time to read out where Mei is. Even a Black Dragon for committed in, but Zia, or Ziri rather, goes in with a Circle Eagle and Toon! Getting the turtle with the Meteor Shower. My goodness! What did you call it? Chun!
Chun! It's Chun! And that actually will propel the Ohio Brothers forward here in the early game, just like their game plan. They wanted to rush the early game. They wanted to be able to gain that momentum and prevent Victor, who I think they had an idea of who he was going to be picking up, the Martis, who relies heavily on Snowball. The fact is now the Ohio Brothers are standing at a almost 2k gold lead in the first 3 minutes of the game. And now it's Nova Esports. It's now up to Nova Esports to, create their own story here. What do they want to go for? Do they want to stay a little bit more patient? Do they need to wait for that mid-game power spike? What's their game plan?
Well, right now for TOB, their game plan is just utilize Chun in this mid lane through clearing waves, through even going for neutral objectives. That's something that's super underrated about the Chang'e, right? You're able to clear waves so fast that basically guarantees that you'll have mid control. Against a lot of teams who want to look for mid control through trades, you can just do this and rotate across the map so fast that Nova really doesn't have any way to react to it in time, and Zia just picks up the entirety of the turret with the rest of the team. That's turret number 1. Up top, taken, blitzed.
They're rotating as 4 now. That's how quick this rotation is, and they're looking for more. Ziri actually forced to retreat a little, but a cute thing that you can utilize with the Chang'e is not just pressure on the neutral objectives, but at some point you can utilize that Meteor Shower to steal some buffs. So I'm not really sure if that's something that they want to go for, but that definitely is a possibility. And Nova Esports, they need to be very wary of it. The fact that you can blitz something so quick, so fast, without anyone knowing is definitely something that they have in their sleeves right now.
And that's the beauty of the Bruno. So oppressive early on. The Divine Judgment only locking Super Shark down, but it's a good Decimate to take him out. Now re-engage from the side of TOB, but they're not able to find a lockdown onto anyone just yet. Down below, though, we do see that Zia's having a good time just eating up those turret plates.
I actually want to throw in a question for Arashi that he could maybe answer later on. Ziri picked up a Clock of Destiny, and I'm considering whether or not it's an efficient choice of itemization for a Valentina here, and I think that was first. Whoa!
Mpl used the Petrify earlier, and now he's going to lose out on it. Best player 1 still saving the play for the team, getting the Retribution down, and even a kill on top of it. Best player 1 diving in, double kill, picked up by BP1.
Oh, okay. So So it does look there are going to be some trades here. A 2-for-1 still in favor of the Ohio brothers. However, it is the Ohio brothers that win out in the neutral objectives. A 2-for-1, but you can say that the Ohio brothers still win that trade out, especially now that Zia has managed to get yet another turret in that bottom side.
And he's not stopping. He'll continue to go for more and more, stacking these turrets up, just collecting it like he's a collector. And there's nothing Nova can really do about it except sending the 1-1 up top to look for some farm, because TOB, the way that they've been sieging with the Bruno hasn't been just the Bruno getting lane damage. No, it's been mid-control wave clear from Chun with that meteor shower instantly to a rotation in the other lanes, mainly the Bruno lane, to get him that much pressure.
And therefore, Nova Esports, they're kind of caught in their own minds right now. They need to adapt quick, and this is the ultimate test for them.
Black Dragon form used up. Ziri going to be the target here for the suppression. There locks him down for a bit. The Divine Judgment delays the inevitable, but Ziri will still fall. It's still going to be Sad Boy who jumps in with the vengeance. May recalling just in time. Barely gets out. That's 3-for-0 though, still for the North American representatives.
Oh, Milo, he's looking very aggressive. Put some damage onto Victor, but only to flex onto him right now. Victor, I don't think he can take this.
I don't think so. He has to back off on top of everything the TOP are throwing at him. There's a meteor shower as well that can actually be used to steal this purple buff away. Final slash flicker though. That's a good combo. Zia's still able to dash out as the Circling Eagle comes in as well. And that's why TOB's composition is so dynamic. They're vulnerable, but they have so much utility to get these vulnerable targets out.
They have range. They have range. That's a thing, right? The Meteor Shower is such a good zoning tool, and now to make things worse, Poon has already picked up the Ice Queen Wand. So with the range, with the additional slows coming in from the Ice Queen Wand, Nova needs to think fast. They need to think quick. May actually opted for an Athena shield, which is quite curious to me.
It's quite interesting.
Very.
I mean, the fact that he is up against Chun and Joy, right? There's so much magic damage. There's technically basically burst damage from these two. We usually expect a Radiant armor being built up here. If you're up against a Joy and even a Chang'e, the Mei maybe just wants to get in and get out ASAP. Victor's got the right idea, wants to stay in at this meteor shower and soak it in for the rest of the team with that Radiant armor.
Well, that makes sense, right? I mean, that's the kind of the entire game plan of Akaja. You want to get in, get your Divine Judgment on the most important member or whoever you're targeting at the moment and dive right out. So hopefully you can get the maximum defense out of that item, but maybe later on Arashi can actually dive into it a little bit more in detail. But here we go, the Ohio brothers.
That's a Black Dragon form looking to just dive into the back, and Pogwa disappears. It's a final slash. Mielo still able to get the Furious dive back as well, but Zia just melts down the members of Nova like they're nothing. Sad Boy disappeared.
Zia later.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Zia later walks back up, or slides back in, I would say, on that Bruno. Looking for a good chunk down. One basic attack in the help of Chun gets Victor and Mei down low. That's a Flicker Divine Judgment now connecting on towards the side of Hoon. And that's even a Circling Eagle to the back with Ziri chasing him down. Hoon's gonna be falling, and they are trying to still dive in. It's a 1-for-1 in the end with a base turret taken by TOB.
But that's exactly the mission of the Ohio brothers. All they wanted to was get a little bit of an opening onto the base turret of Nova Esports, and they were able to do that, but with the price of Hoon's life. Either or, the Ohio brothers still has the control, especially with this 8k gold lead. You can see them continuously putting forward pressure onto Nova Esports, denying them any source of vision or information, and they're going to be able to blitz this Lord, no problem. The Ohio brothers, 9 minutes in, almost 10 minutes in, complete control.
It's very chaotic despite the fact that they have a 9,000 gold lead, but that's how the Ohio brothers like to do it, right? They love chaotic team fights, love chaotic skirmishes, and their composition is also built for those chaotic skirmishes. So as long as they are able to find these mechanical duels, they should come out on top.
We'll see. Nova Esports, is there a certain way? Are we waiting for a certain thing here? Because you mentioned the Wan. Does she not... Will she not be able to do something later on, or is it just too late? looking at the pressure coming from the Ohio brothers.
It might be too late with a meteor shower coming crashing down into the mid lane with best player 1 just zoning everyone away with the help of the Black Dragon form from Yellow as well. That's a free base turret. They used 1 minion wave. Usually expect a few waves crashing down to force a big siege to happen. Even in the bottom lane, just 1 cannon minion gets them the base turret, and now it's Sad Boy. He uses the final slash. That's going to be the Circling Eagle to the back by Super Shark, all the zone, and give Chun all the damage necessary to end the game in 10 minutes. TOB with a dominant win over Nova Esports.